Peter Szilagyi, Ethereum's team lead, has voiced dissatisfaction with his former university's lack of enthusiasm in recommending students for collaboration with Ethereum. And so in this video, we look at why this university might not be meeting Peter's expectations, but also why Ethereum might be falling behind when it comes to research compared to other protocols like Cardano and Polkadot. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a warm welcome back again to Enter Crypto with me, your host Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at a statement that Peter Szilagyi has made, and he's the lead dev for Ethereum. And he's basically saying that his former university, the university that he used to go to, is not being enthusiastic enough when it comes to recommending students to then go on and collaborate with Ethereum and build dApps on Ethereum. So let's quickly read this article and then we'll comment after. So Peter Szilagyi, the team lead of Ethereum, has expressed frustration over his alma mater's lack of interest in providing opportunities for students to collaborate with Ethereum. In a series of posts on X, Szilagyi explained that he had always felt a lack of genuine interest when he returned to his old university to deliver talks about Ethereum. He stated that the students appeared to be more focused on the price of Ethereum rather than the project itself, and ETH has increased 20.1% over the last 30 days. At the time of publication, ETH's current price is $1,698. Now, I should also mention that this article is a couple of days old, or 3 or 4 days old, and ETH's price is now 2,100 and something. The audience seems to have been stuck in the number go up aspect, and the organisers always used it as an ad campaign. And he writes, over the past years I've been asked many times to do talks at my old uni about Ethereum. I did a couple of them but didn't feel genuine interest. The audience seems to have been stuck in the number go up aspect, and the organisers always used it as an ad campaign. Szilagyi noted that this year he organised a grant for 9 students to participate in DevConnect, including flights and accommodation. However, he claims the students are not aware of who is funding the initiative. I haven't met the students myself, but someone supposedly has, and they had no clue where the grant came from, he stated. Figured, let's see if this piqued some interest, wrote to a bunch of old uni contacts, including the person through whom I have the grant, and if they could recommend some students to potentially collab on some stuff. Paid. However, Szilagyi insists that the university neglected to respond to his emails, leaving him in the dark about the outcome, and 2 weeks later, 0 Fs, not even a response, he declared. However, recent reports suggest a growing demand for crypto and blockchain courses in universities. In recent years, on February 24th, Cointelegraph reported that major companies are helping to drive demand for crypto education, and in recent years, several blue-chip firms, including Oracle, Amazon, Google, have actively hired those with crypto and blockchain knowledge to help develop blockchain products. It was also noted that there is an increase in interest from information systems students to learn about decentralized apps. And in more recent news, France has now opened the Institute of Crypto Assets. The institute will support and conduct research related to blockchain technology and crypto. And so, apart from the obvious problem about people just being interested in price and this number go up mentality that you get with a lot of Bitcoin maxes, it's not just Bitcoin maxes. It's through ETH and through all the other altcoins as well. But Ethereum's biggest problem now is the same as Bitcoin's, in that it's inferior technology to some of the other altcoins. If you look at Polkadot, Kusama, Cardano, and even Algorand, they are all just superior. Now, they don't have the network effect that Ethereum does, and they certainly don't have the network effect that Bitcoin does. They're not as popular, they're less known. Everybody in the world now has heard of Bitcoin, but how many people have actually heard of Cardano or Polkadot? And there's not many. And we're actually seeing Cardano through IOG and Polkadot through Parity Labs pay universities, huge sums of money to, and actually employ university fellows to do the research on blockchain, to really push the edge on this technology and see just how far can we push it. How decentralized can we make it? Can we measure decentralization? Can we integrate identity into it? Can we do voting? Well, we know we can, but I'm just saying, these are the sort of the questions that they were trying to ask in 2015, 16, 17. They can prove it all in theory, and then they can apply it and build an actual blockchain around it. And that's what Cardano and Polkadot are, really. They are the most advanced. The other thing with Ethereum is that although they were the first, just like Bitcoin was the first for sort of decentralized money or internet money, Ethereum was the first when it came to smart contracts, but that doesn't guarantee your spot. You have to keep building and you have to keep developing, especially in technology. And Polkadot is the number one for development activity on GitHub for basically daily activity. So is Kusama, so is Cardano. So they are constantly building. This is even on weekends. You can go and look there on I think it's sentiment.com, and you can see it all, who's actually building. Now, don't get me wrong, ETH is fantastic. It's a great piece of tech. It's a great cryptocurrency, but it does have competition. And I saw this coming a couple of years ago. I started to see people like Gavin Wood build Polkadot, and I was thinking, he's really building it from the bottom up. He's not just, sort of doing a clone of ETH or of Bitcoin or something else. I mean, this guy wrote ETH, and he's built Polkadot. He's built the substrate palette that everybody seems to be using now. And Ethereum just seems to have been left behind in terms of developers, just in growth, percentage growth. I know they have a lot more if you just talk, nominal amount, but if you talk percentages, then, Cardano and Polkadot are just way ahead of everybody else. Even Solana, and that's pretty centralized in comparison, but even they are, developing quicker than Ethereum. And Bitcoin, I mean, no one's developing on Bitcoin because you can't get anything done on the actual protocol level. There's only layer 2 solutions. And Ethereum's the same in the sense that they are putting all their focus into layer 2 solutions. Polkadot and Cardano, it's all about the layer 0. And so the kind of base chain or the layer 0 chain for, in Polkadot they call it the relay chain, it's just superior. It's just superior tech. If you've ever used it and you used ETH, it's just way, way better. And so I'd really encourage you to look into it, into those, especially those two. Kusama as well, but that's more of a canary network. But that's what I've got for you today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As always, I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.